People are not doing dairy so much in this area of ours because of attitude. They believe that dairy animals cannot do in our area.
The demand for milk is overwhelming. Almost 90% of the milk consumed in the region is imported from the neighboring counties. And now the farmers in the region have realized that since there is market for the milk, they can start keeping dairy on a commercial basis.
Whenever you talk about dairy farmers, small dairy farmers, they earn money and spend the money at the county. So the money remains there. If the dairy have a good development, they start to sell dairy and the money back to the county.
The industry as structured today reflects largely the colonial heritage. Dairy tradition was not so common in the Western Kenya or the coastal region. But that's not to say that there is no potential for dairy in those other places.
The project started in the year 2013, April. As we were doing the meetings, we realized that for us to move on, we have to register a cooperative society.
Since Kasbondo came, the breeds are now there and we are seeing the success. Second thing, we are now as a team. We can have one focus.
We are a project that's about organizing people, that's about challenging people, that's about helping them to see what they could do together for themselves to change their circumstances.
More often than not, when people come to assist, they come up with set minds that they are going to do A, B, C, D. But in this case, they came, listened to people, heard their side of the story, they synthesized that kind of information they were receiving, and then identified key areas which needed intervention.
Because most of the times in the past, researchers and even extension people think that we know a lot, farmers don't know much, so they have to follow what we say. If you don't go and hear these people, you are not pointing to the right target.
Apart from getting milk for our consumption, I'm getting surplus for sale. I'm able to get manure from there, which I'm using to fertilize the land. I have a biogas plant on my farm. So from the dung, the cow dung, I direct it to the digester and I get biogas, which I use for cooking.
People were saying there are a lot of challenges here. So I started thinking of why were my neighbors failing? What was the cause? My worst challenge was insemination, the breeds. They were going so expensive and they were not picking up. But when people came in, they started introducing us, telling us how we can start dairy in a unique way. It is cash every day, in the morning, in the evening. Milk has market.